Hi there, Aquarius. Welcome to Airy Fairy Tarot. I'm Fairlight. Thank you for coming by my channel. Um, Doing the disclaimer at the beginning of every video. I am at work right now. It's been a slow couple of days, so I'm making videos. Please forgive any outside noise or music or whatever. I'm at work. But if you happen to be in downtown Asheville, come on by Instant Karma and get your personal reading. I do palm readings, tarot readings, astrology natal reports, whatever. But for now, or if you're not in Asheville, I've got info down below and you can still get a reading with me. So whatever you would like, man. All right, so let's get started on your reading. And whoa, Aquarius, like I mean, almost every card that came out is a major arcana. And so, I'm doing these readings and I'm like, wow, everybody is like at the end of a major cycle and starting something new. Everybody has been through hell. And you are no exception. So, I mean, I don't even know where to begin. Some cards were coming out in the beginning and I was like, well, that's, such strong energy. I'm going to put it back in and see if it comes out. And sure enough, both cards did. So the first cards that came out, even though now they're not placed together, I feel like that's what I need to start with, is the Justice card and the High Priestess. So let's just look at that energy. They're such mirrors in some way. I've never looked at these two cards side by side like this before, but the fact that they're both seated, one appears kind of male, the other one's obviously female. One's in that cool blue, one's in the red. It's like they're such opposite ends of the spectrum. And these are the two cards side by side that tried to come out at the beginning. And so I'm going to honor that. Justice and the High Priestess. So, balance by going within. This is such a similar reading to the Libra one I just did, but and like my guides just showed me that I was like trying to see where is that Capricorn energy for Aquarius. That would be the 12th house. I don't super do astrology, but I'm a geek for it. But so I guess this is what's happening in your 12th house with all these planets going through Capricorn right now. And so your spirituality it's balancing out now. With all the energies that have been in there with Pluto and Saturn and the South Node, and it's been like, wah. But now we've got Venus and Jupiter, and that South Node is heading towards the end. Take a deep breath. I feel like a lot of readings are like, take a deep breath. You've been through a lot, but now you're coming into this balance. You have made it through, and look at this balance you have come through. So I'm going to put them back to where they placed themselves in the end, but the Justice card seems to want to center itself right there, finding that balance. But again, it's that inner balance and receiving guidance, receiving the answers from within, honoring your own intuition. Honoring your own intuition. All right, so I'm going to move along, and the way the cards place themselves out. So you've got the Hanged Man, and it's sitting here with two other cards. So I don't go into my own personal self in every video, but some videos they want me to. This deck that I'm using, actually the two decks I've been using today, both came from my grandmother who passed away 2.5, going on 3 years ago. These decks came to me about 4 months ago. So I almost don't want to tell the story of how that happened. Just knowing that we do have help on the other side. We do have help on the other side. And our ancestors are with us. They love us. They want us to reconnect with us. The old paradigm is shattering. We are coming into a whole new age of Aquarius. We are coming into this whole new consciousness where communing with what we have access to is coming back into our nature. All right, so the reason why I tell this story is the first time I used this particular deck, So I moved to Asheville. It'll be a year in next month in January, and I don't get out much. I thought I would be. Asheville is such a cool town, but I don't get out much. But I did. I love the Grateful Dead. So it was in August, and it was Jerry Bash, and I had to go, and I brought these cards with me. And I was like, I'm going to do my first reading at Jerry Bash for somebody. So this beautiful girl, lady, young woman, finds me, and somehow we get talking, and I'm doing my first reading for her ever using this deck. This girl was very obviously on psychedelics, which I think is so cool. And so we did this whole reading, and the last card, there was the last card, and there was one card underneath it, and I was like, okay, this is the last card, but there's a card underneath it that's just going to summarize all of it. And the card was this. It's a blank slate, man. It's a clear canvas. It's whatever you make it. That's what this whole new world is about. This whole new earth, whole new paradigm. It has not been done yet. It's expanding into the new. And now we've got Jupiter in Capricorn in your 12th house with this balance and this intuition, this higher knowledge that is within you. What do you want to create, Aquarius? What do you want to create? I think it's really cute, though, that with the Hanged Man, the card that was emphasizing this blank slate is sneaking the fuck away from negativity, sneaking the fuck away from what no longer is you. And these are the new thoughts, leaving behind the old thoughts and sneaking away from that and going towards the new. Whatever you've been through, whatever trials you've been through, has really taught you a lot of patience. But your time is coming now. The further you may move away from that old paradigm, that old negative bullshit that says authority is outside of you, you've got to fear and obey something outside of you. It's all been a lie. It's all been a lie. And so I may come back to those, I may not. And so then the next grouping of cards shows the Tower in the middle. So you've been shattered the fuck, man. You've been shattered. But, with all this Capricorn energy in your 12th house, and it's funny how it feels so astrological with you. I don't really get that astrological. I haven't in most of the other readings. But with you, it really wants to apply. I'm a Capricorn rising and sun, but I've got Aquarius in my first house, and then it's also my second house, but I've got my Venus in Aquarius in my first house. Again, I don't know why I'm giving all this personal stuff about myself, but whatever reflection, whatever my mirror can serve for you, I'll do it. So they're really wanting me to focus on this is 12th house energy for you. This is your spirituality. This is your blendedness, So this is a strange combination of cards, but it's beautiful. So you've been shattered the fuck. Your belief system, your spirituality, or whatever was clouding your spirituality has been shattered. You've been broken. You have been through it. But you've come to such a raw place within yourself, to such a place of authenticity. And that's just it. Like, we've all been shattered. But what have we found? We found that, shallow material stuff, it's all well and good, but you can lose it all. And it's kind of a blessing to lose it all. But when you've lost people that you care about, when you've lost, you put yourself into a project and then it just didn't work out, you've faced your own inner demons, when you've had to see yourself and realize that you were a villain, that you were being dramatic, or whatever it is that you've come through, you have been shattered. And you've learned to walk away. Isn't that beautiful? Because you walk away. You found that that you can walk away and start all over again, and you can be shattered and you can start all over again. And so here is this: planting new seeds, babe. And I love that next to that you've got the Magician standing all alone. It's not really next to it, it is next to it, but it's standing all alone. These 3 cards were a message unto themselves. This guy stands alone. And so, but you've got the High Priestess, don't forget. You've got both of this. So this is like your inner core. But now it's time to activate. It's time to start anew. What do you want to build? What do you want to create? The power is all right here. And so it's like you receive the guidance, but then it's also, what do you want to create? It's a blank slate. It's a blank slate. So I say this to a lot of people, probably not the last time you'll hear me say it. Get a notebook. Get a notebook and start writing down, what are my hopes? What are my dreams? What are my passions? What are my God, Goddess, all that is given talents? What are my talents? What are my gifts? What is my legacy? What kind of mark do I want to leave on this world? What are the seeds that I want to plant? Write it down, because that gives you clarity, and then you can focus on it. And so you write it down and you focus on it. And I'm even being shown like the candle flame. I'll just hold up the candle. Write it down and focus on the candle, and tell the candle what your direction is. Tell the candle what your dreams are. Tell the candle what am I about? What has stripped me down so raw? What have I walked away from so that now I can start all over again? And now I'm so authentic. I'm not going to do what I think others want me to do. I'm not going to build up others that, and hang my hat on their whatever. I'm going to be all about me now. And it's funny that that's what comes up, but be all about you. And Aquarius is that 11th house, that community, making the world a better place. But I tell you, you make the world a better place by being true to your goals, being true to your vision. Your vision is creating the new earth. Your vision gives everybody else an outline to color it in. So draw the picture. And that's something you can do. Like, you don't just have to write down, what are my goals? What is my vision? Draw a picture of it. See yourself there, and focus on it, and then focus on the flame. Focus on it and tell the flame all about it. And that sends it up to the ethers. And this is what the Magician demonstrates: as above, so below. Manifest it. Your powers are coming in strong. And then the last card. Actually, it's not the last card, I guess. It's not, but I want it to be the last card, but it's not. But you've got the Emperor. So once you've manifested it, now just watch your empire come into being. And know that you did all this. You created all this. You deserve to sit at the helm. And so I just want to take these figures seated on their throne. You are a wise and fair ruler. You have intuition and guidance. And again, even though this is a predominantly masculine card, there's a balance of the masculine and the feminine. And that's what we're going for. That's a part of what this new world is about. The balance, the harmony between the masculine and the feminine working together. Think about a battery, how a battery works, how the equal parts need to be working. The feminine is receptive, and the masculine is activating. Just breathe that in for a minute. The masculine is activating. The feminine is receptive, and they need to work in equal parts. So it's funny, your guides, I call to your guides. I do a big ritual before I start the videos, and your guides make me really high. Like, you're in a very etheric, very I call my channel Airy Fairy Tarot, and like you're in this really airy fairy place right now. Um, and so really the last little bit of guidance, I feel like that is the meat and pudding of the whole reading. So I'll probably hold those cards up again. But the last little message is the Three of Cups reversed and the Wheel of Fortune upright. So I guess kind of what that's saying is, it's funny. Some people are being told go out and party, go out and mingle. When you're out having fun, that's when you're letting the energy flow. For you, it's a different message. Um, Step away from the party right now, whatever that is for you. It could just be step away from putting your energy out amongst too many people, or if you're really going out and having a good time a lot. It's not a forever, it's just for now. um, Sometimes too much influence from other people's energies can get us really distracted and feeling that airy fairy, you know. And I don't need any help with that, I'm there all the time. um, but your energy really got me kind of disoriented and high. So maybe other people's energies are dissipating your energy quite a bit. So maybe step away from people and go within a little bit and get clear on what you're about, and start that energy is moving in your favor. I think it's time to get to work. And you know, Aquarians and Capricorns, we have that Saturn energy in common. We love working. We love bringing things into manifestation. We love, so yeah, step away from the party for now, you know. Go inside and get, and it's like I'm feeling like this is like a chart. It's like start laying down your plans. You're creating an outline again. Blank slate, and all of this energy. Holy shit, Aquarius. And with all these major arcanas, you know, you've got the hanged man, fucking, pardon my French, but fucking Tower card, fucking Wheel of Fortune, man. Wheel of Fortune, Tower, you've been through it. Hanged man, your patience is paying off. Patience and persistence is paying off. And then this battery with this balanced, wise leadership. If anyone is at a major destiny point right now, Aquarius, it's you. You've got some amazing things, but it's all manifesting. So whatever you want to do, get really clear on it now. Get really focused on it now. I'm always tapping here. You know, tap your thymus, and remember, prime reality is within. Prime reality is within. Tap it here. Prime reality is within. Speak your truth. Prime reality is within. Your heart, open your heart. Prime reality is within. Activate that endocrine system. Flood yourself with all those chemicals, that psychedelic experience and expression, and let yourself get really creative. You're a really creative time. As above, so below. You are putting into form right now in that etherical realm what is going to manifest in this new earth. So thank you for being here at this time. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for being what you be. Thank you for all the hardship that you've gone through so that you could bring us to this. You are a wise and powerful and balanced and intuitive, amazing leader. I love you so much, Aquarius. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.